From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, the opposition parties at Waitangi Day celebrations have slammed the government's approach to Māori rights. Labour and Green MPs have been welcomed onto the Waitangi Treaty grounds. It's the first time in 6 years they've been there as opposition. The MPs use their speeches to hit out at policies they argue are detrimental to Māori well-being and rights. Labour Party leader Chris Hipkins says they should not be going backwards.
We should continue to move forwards when it comes to Māori health. And when it comes to big issues like infrastructure, we should work together rather than seek to drive New Zealanders apart.
Severe winds have brought down trees, halted ferry services and closed lanes on the Auckland Harbour Bridge this afternoon. About 1:30, Fire and Emergency New Zealand had to clear tree branches blown across the road at St Luke's. Soon after, NZTA said severe wind gusts meant lane closures and reduced speed limits on the Auckland Harbour Bridge. The drop in new homes consented may mean difficult decisions for businesses. Around 37,000 new homes were consented in the year to the end of December, down by around 25% on a year ago. All regions except Gisborne and Hawke's Bay saw fewer consents. Master Builders CEO David Kelly says if consent numbers are down, many businesses won't be able to carry the same overheads.
That means in many cases you're having to lay off people who are really part of your business and people that are almost part of the family.
Auckland Pride is underway, a month-long event for celebration and connection within the queer community. This year's theme is Ki Tua, Beyond Paradise, suggesting a need for care, rest and reflection. There are more than 20 works from over 60 creatives, including fashion collective The Pacific Sisters and artist Pounamu Rurafi. Event co-director Julia Croft says there's a strong focus this year on featuring women and queer parenthood.
Pride is a proudly arts and culture festival, and a lot of the activism that happens within Pride Festival happens through art.
That's news. In sport, New Zealand's top-rated rugby referee Ben O'Keefe hopes World Rugby will balance player safety with spectator appeal. O'Keefe's in charge of tomorrow's Six Nations game between Wales and Scotland in Cardiff. He's been working during the off-season and hopes referees will have more leeway to enhance rugby as a spectacle.
Falling behind some of probably the other sports we have out there because of some perceived problems around probably flow of the game and speed of the game. So one focus of mine is to try and stay accurate in the game but increase the flow and the spectacle so that people can say that look, this referee added value because I really enjoyed that game.
Frustration from golfer Ryan Fox as he flies back to the United States tomorrow, not knowing whether he'll be playing in the next 3 weeks. Fox is sitting outside the PGA Top 30 and as a result missing both the Pebble Beach Pro-Am and the Genesis Invitational while being a second alternate for next week's Phoenix Open. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.